Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections and I'm here with Kelly and we are very excited to kick off day 2 of Christmas Create and Decorate Week. We have another very fun day planned. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are you excited? It's going to be so fun, so cute. We've got another cute project for you guys today at 11 and some fun things to show you, surprises, more bonuses, more giveaways. So more. Yeah, more. We got more of all the things. So be sure when you hop on, you go ahead and share this video. Let us know that you did so you can be entered into our giveaway for today, which is another $25 gift card to shopwilshirecollections.com. Hello, Teresa Jane. Hello.
I don't know. I'm feeling merry and bright today. How are you
feeling?
And
I'm feeling holly jolly. You know what stinks? Our shirts are backwards to them.
Come on, Marky.
Come on, Mark Z. We promise. Mine says holly jolly. Hers says merry and bright. We're feeling very festive. We're feeling excited. I slept good last night. Did you sleep good?
Oh yeah, I slept like a rock after yesterday.
Oh my gosh, I was so tired last night. We had a basketball meeting at school, and as soon as we came back from that, ate a little dinner, put my jammies on, and I didn't leave the bed the rest of the night.
No.
I was exhausted. But
I don't know how you do it.
I know, we're refreshed and ready today, y'all. We are ready. So we're going to be doing a cute project, doing all the things with you guys today at 11. And then at 2 Central today, we will be decorating my coffee bar area with all the cute things that we have made this week, plus some things that I already own. So you will not want to miss that either. We'll be doing more giveaways, more all the things. So you got to come back and join us for that. If you guys are watching this on the replay, please say #replay. Let me know that you were here. And then of course, if you are a newbie and you are new to me this week for Create and Decorate Week, you just recently found me, please say newbie so that we can welcome you guys. I'm Stacy. I'm the owner of Wilshire Collections, obsessed with all things decorating, DIY, printables, pillows, shopping, all the things. I love to come on and just inspire you guys to create beautiful spaces and find joy in the process of doing that. And then this is Kelly. She is my local creative assistant. And so I have a team, but most of the team, or all of the team except Kelly, does not live in town. So she's my only local person. So a lot of times you'll see her around helping me. She does a lot behind the scenes too that you guys don't see, but she is here a lot on the page too. Where's the elf from yesterday? I know. We
Top secret Christmas things. She was called away.
That's
on
right.
A mission.
Kelfie on a shelfie had other duties at the North Pole today. So the real Kelly is here today, not Elf Kelly.
So funny story. My mom called me last night. She's like, "How's it going, Kelfie?"
She had watched it. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Karen's a newbie of the Printable Club. Awesome, Karen. So glad to have you. So fun. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I went to this basketball meeting last night and I didn't realize I had paint all over my hands. And one of the girls was like, "What have you been painting?" I was like, "Everything. 'Tis the season," you know, like it is that time of year. So anyways, good times. But yesterday was a blast. If you missed it, the replays are available. You can go to my Wilshire Collections Facebook page, go to the Reels tab. That's where all the videos live. And you'll see both the lives from yesterday. We made so much cute stuff. Some of it behind here. Look, I put a little tree in our little box that we made that looks so cute. We made this one. We made the candles. We made this little sign. And then we also made our big floating frame. So all of this stuff that we made will be making its way into the coffee bar this afternoon. But are y'all ready to see what we're going to be working on today? Okay, yeah, you're good. Let me get it pulled up. The comments pulled up over here. Yay, I'm so glad to see you guys back. You're ready. I must not have scared too many people off yesterday, you know, like maybe we scared a few off. We don't know, but Debbie says, "I love all your projects. Thank you." Vicky says, "Good morning, ladies. I'm a newbie. I watched yesterday and now I'm hooked. I've shared your site also to my friends."
Oh, that
Vicky,
means so much.
that does. That is so sweet. Brenda says, "I'm a newbie as of yesterday to the Printable Club." Oh my gosh. You guys are so awesome. So sweet. Thank you so much. You just don't know what it means to have you guys here and just your kind words and encouragement about the projects, even when things don't go as planned, like maybe I put Kelly. No, it's fine. You can show 'em. Maybe I put something on upside down during a project. Maybe I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Linda just found me this week and is having a blast watching. Whoop, whoop. Yay, Linda. That's what we want to hear. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, you guys, let me show you this first. Who remembers, yay, Tammy, so glad to have you. Who remembers this bow garland from, you want to hold one in, from the Hobby Lobby that went viral? Everybody's chasing, looking for it. Some people found it, some people couldn't. It is super cute, okay? I bought a couple of them. I bought an orange one, I bought a white one, whatever.
Same.
Well, this week, we gonna make our own version, and it's gonna be even, not this week, today. It's gonna be even cuter. We don't need Hobby Lobby, y'all.
Who needs that?
Well, we do need Hobby Lobby to buy our fabric, I guess.
Yeah.
Or somewhere. But
we don't need their pre-made.
We don't need their pre-made bows, okay? We're going to make our own bow garland that's going to be bow cute.
I just watched the replay.
What?
I just saw it. Delayed reaction.
Oh. Did you hear my joke?
No, I'm sorry. Do it again.
It's going to be bow cute. I knew I'd get you. See, she laughs so easily that's why I keep her around. She laughs at everything I say and do. It's the best. Almost everything until she's like, what?
She's like, hey, I have this idea.
And she's like all big-eyed. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all. But we're going to make our own version of the bow garland. We did a project similar to this back during patriotic season, maybe May, in the decorating and creating community, and it was a hit. And when I shared it on the main page, everybody wanted a tutorial, okay? So we are gonna do a Christmas version, and today I'm also gonna be talking to you guys a lot about the decorating and creating community. So yesterday we were crafting with printables, we were talking about the printable club, all the bonuses, was that Anthony?
Yeah.
That's funny. All the bonuses, all the things going on. And today we're kind of switching gears. So I have 3 different subscription groups. I have the Printable Club, I have the Decorating and Creating Community, which was actually my first one that I ever had. And I also have a Pillow Cover Club, which we won't be talking about this week, but we will here in a few weeks. But anyways, the Decorating and Creating Community is my private VIP group where I do exclusive crafting tutorials, decorating tutorials. They get all kinds of VIP perks. They get early access to pre-orders. They get a discount. But more than anything, thank you guys. More than anything, it's just an amazing community and a special little spot on the internet. So I'm excited to kind of let you into that world. And in the DC, Kelly's not always live with me, but she does go live in there a lot with me. Kelly's even had some solo acts in the DC and gone live by herself. So she helps me out sometimes when I'm out of town. But anyways, it's an amazing group. If some of my DC girls are watching, say I'm here in the comments so we know that y'all are here. And okay, are y'all ready for the Christmas surprise that's for the DC? Yesterday, I got to show you the starter pack, which was the Christmas present for the Printable Club, right? For the PC girls. Well, I couldn't not do a Christmas present for the DC, right? Like, that would be rude.
Especially because they're literally the OG subscription.
They are. They're the OG.
They're the OG
some of those,
community.
yes. It's a sisterhood. Exactly, Debbie. So yesterday I posted in the DC Facebook group, I posted their Christmas gift, and I want to show it to you guys. We are also doing half off of your first month in the DC, just like we did for Printable Club. So it's only $12.50 for your first month in the DC. Plus, you're going to get, okay, look at all the DC girls, Teresa and Debbie. Hello. You're going to get, when you sign up, or if you're an existing DC girl, it's already in the Facebook group for you, the first ever Wilshire Christmas planner. Now, I have printed mine out and put it in this little binder, but this is a 50-page Christmas planner, you guys, that is just, thank you. Thank you. I feel like Vanna White moment here. packed full of stuff, y'all. I'm gonna just kind of.
So
it's got
cute,
everything
too.
for. It's so cute. It's got, and this is all gonna be backwards to you. It's got a bunch of different calendar sheets. So you've got like a month view. You've got. It's not turning very easy. There we go. It's got like weekly plans. So it's got calendar stuff. It's got Christmas to-do list. It's got places to take notes. And then we have like a section on events. So you can do like your little event planning, your holiday event checklist, holiday event guest list. I mean, this thing literally covers everything you could need and want. Holiday fun. I even threw in some stuff like I host this PJs and pancakes every year. So I threw in like what I do to host this party with my family, a little spot to write down your traditions, your Christmas activity bucket list, movies to watch, places to go, 25 days, acts of kindness. Then we get into food because we got to be able to, you know, prep all the things. My whole point with this is to help make this a smooth holiday season where you can be organized and not be overwhelmed, right? So this is like Christmas menu, recipe ideas, holiday recipes. We even have these cute little pages where if you wanted to, you could write a holiday recipe, cut this in half and like give it to somebody. So thank you guys. I'm glad y'all love the planner. It's so cute. I put my favorite cracker candy recipe in there for y'all that I make because I do make a couple things in life and that's one. Then we have a whole gift section with your present wish list, you know, where people like, you can ask your kids, grandkids, etc. An online order tracker to keep track of what all you've ordered and how much you're spending. Gift tracker, a section for handmade gifts. Y'all, it goes on and on. We've got, oh, and then of course, I had to include stuff about Christmas decor timeline, right? Like helping you get your decor out and stay organized with all of that. And I mean, y'all, there's just so much detail into all of this. Christmas crafts, there's a whole section for that. And then at the end, thanks Renee, we even threw in, thanks Kelly, we even threw in a little section on printables and some free printables for y'all, or some printables that are included that y'all can get crafty with. And that's pretty much the end. And just a little page to wrap it up at the end. But anyways, this is a $20 value. You're going to get it free inside the Decorating and Creating community if you join this week. And so you can also get half off if you join before Thursday at midnight.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's adorable.
It really is. And you just set it over there.
Yeah.
For now. I'm going to turn this on just so we can have the fan going. But okay, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Isn't it cute? Cute, cute, cute. We ready to show them what we're doing? Y'all ready for the project? Thank you. Very fun and festive. This is amazing. Thank you. I really, really hope that I almost said wonderful because I read wonderful. Hope it's wonderful. Hope it is very helpful for you guys. Yes. I will be using mine too to keep myself on track. And Kelly and I both love like a good notebook, a good to-do list, a good checklist. Like
I'm a paper planner girl.
Yes.
I have trouble with the online stuff. It has its uses.
Yeah.
But there's something about writing
it down. Yeah. 100%.
Actually, it helps me remember.
Yeah, me too.
If I write
me
it,
too.
I'm more likely to remember. If someone tells me, it's
in one. Yes, yeah. I agree.
So, and you reminded everybody too, if they share this video today and stick around till the end.
Yep. We're going to do a $25 gift card to my site. So you're
That's
welcome,
right.
Linda. Okay, y'all. Here's what we're using today. Okay. We're using these 3 fabrics that we got from, when do you pull the payments for each into the groups? Good question, Terry. Whatever day you sign up is when you will get charged again. So today's the 28th. You would get charged for your first month on today, the 28th, and then you would get charged again November 28th, December 28th. You can, of course, cancel at any time. And no, somebody asked if that one's in the Printable Club. It is not. The starter pack was the gift for the Printable Club, and the planner is the gift for the DC. Yep, you get it too, Phoebe. It's in there. I posted it last night. If you head to the DC Facebook group, it's under the Files tab and the Featured tab in the group. So if you're already a DC girl, I posted it in there yesterday. You can, go download it. So, okay, we picked out these 3 fabrics. This green one, so this one came just from like their everyday fabrics, not Christmassy, but I loved it. And then this one is also just one of their everyday. It's a cute red and white polka dot. And then this one was from their Christmas section. It's white and it has like a little bit of holly in it. So you want to pick 3 coordinating fabrics. If red, white, and green are not your colors, then do whatever colors you have. You could do silver and gold. You could add whatever. I don't know what your colors are. Y'all tell me what your colors are. What colors would y'all do? But the point is 3 coordinating fabrics. Don't be scared to mix and match patterns, mix and match, you know, right? I mean, yeah, just have fun with it.
You could do 2 colors. You don't have to do 3. I mean,
true. That's true. You could.
Yeah, you could even do all the same if you are.
That's true.
I mean,
that's true. You
really, it's up to you.
Yeah, that's true. This is just how we're doing it. How cute would it be if it was all red and white polka dot? I mean, that would be precious, you know?
Yeah.
So do whatever you want. We got 1 yard of each type of fabric, which is way more than we needed, but we, like you can see, we've still got a lot left after doing 2 of what we're doing. So a half yard would be more than enough if you're only wanting to make this one project that we're gonna show you.
Yeah.
So should we hold it up and kind of show them what the end result's gonna look like? So this is the cute little bow garland. As of right now, no, the Christmas planner is not available for purchase. It's only inside the DC for the DC girls.
But you can join the DC today and have access to it right away. Yes,
exactly. Berta says, I'm a newbie. What's the DC? It's my decorating and creating community. Let's set this behind us. Isn't this cute, y'all? And it's a private VIP group. It's held in a private Facebook group, and I do exclusive decorating, crafting tutorials all throughout the month, each and every month, and it's an awesome community. I'll tell y'all more as we get going, but we got to get crafting first. Okay, so you want to explain what we did here?
Yep.
With our strip. Oh, my Lanta, sorry, I'm throwing things at you. With our strips. So we did pre-cut our strips just because my craft table is not really big enough to do this on a live, but let Kelly go and explain kind of what we did.
Yep. So what we did is we laid it all out on her countertop. We were really good and made sure we weren't cutting into anything.
Yeah.
We cut 3-inch wide strips, and a yard, I believe, is 36 inches. So they're all 36 inches long, which is more than enough. You're going to be trimming off some of that. And then we used a rotary cutter
to cut it.
Yep.
Which makes it very easy, y'all. Do not, if you're trying to cut these strips, do not, you're going to show them. Kelly's tried to cut one by hand, and
look how it got
smaller as she cut.
And smaller.
I did make a bow, Linda. I did. We need to tell them, because for
you
people,
did. I was so proud.
For people that are new, one thing you need to know about me is I sweat when I make bows.
That's why she turned the fan on.
That's why I turned the fan on. We're preparing for what's to come. I'm horrible bow maker, but Kelly's a very good bow maker, so thank goodness I have her. And I like bows on certain projects, but it's like when I start to make bows, my hands just kind of like do this. And
I'm not a horrible bow maker.
I'm getting better.
You're capable.
Right? I'm getting better.
I'm getting things.
Yeah, it's scary, but I can do it. But I know other people feel that way too, so I hope that this live encourages you. Am I sweating yet? Let's check, probably. But I hope this encourages you. If you're like, oh, I'm out, I can't make a bow, girl, me neither, okay? And if I can do this, and I did make some of the bows on there. It was we tag teamed that one, and we're going to tag team it again today. If I can do it, y'all can do it.
And Marla, that's a great point. You could rip the fabric strips. I did that for it was a different kind of garland that I did for graduation for my kids, where I kind of did tassels, but rips, you can definitely rip it too.
Yeah.
So
now when you're ripping it though,
you have more of a tattered look.
It has more of a tattered look, but does it usually rip pretty straight?
Yeah,
it does. Okay, that's good.
Surprisingly, better than me going
better than that. Yeah, but get a rotary cutter, and if you're not going to rip, get a rotary cutter. You can get these on Amazon, Hobby Lobby, etc. We just laid out like a yardstick, so it was and we would just be like boop boop, bow and paired here. Okay, we got you, Donna. Go ahead in the comments and admit if you're bow impaired, bow challenge, we'll call it bow challenge. Yeah, bow challenge. If you bow challenge and you feel like admitting it, it's a safe space here, okay? Just like it's a safe space inside the DC. By the way, I call the decorating and creating community the DC for short, or DC girls, because that's a mouthful, decorating and creating community. So just know that's what we're doing. Okay, so we have.
So now we pre-cut the amount of strips that we knew we would need.
Right.
You will not know until you measure out how big you want your bows to be and how big the spaces that you want to hang.
Right. So like if you're making one for a mantle, it's obviously going to be longer than this one. I'm going to be using this in the coffee bar where we are decorating this afternoon, and it's going to go like on one of my shelves, and the shelf is only a few feet long or whatever. So we knew we did not need a super long one. If you're going to make this, you're going to have to kind of, like she said, figure out, okay, how long is my mantle? And if my bows are 6 inches wide or whatever, this is how many I would need, okay? Because you can make this as small or as big as you want to, basically. So,
and you can pre-cut some strips and then just keep cutting
as you need it.
Just kind of play with it. If you want it to drape or if you want it straight across, there's a lot of different
lots of
things
bow
to
challenge
consider.
people. So this is, we got our work cut out for us, Kelly. We can do it.
Hopefully you guys will walk away and feel like, I think that's something I can do.
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
I think so. Okay, I'm going to let you show them the first one.
Okay.
And how we do it, okay? Any questions so far? 3-inch strips. Obviously, if you want your bows to be wider, you could do 4-inch strips, 5-inch strips. But again, since my space is smaller, we went with 3-inch, okay? So 3-inch, 36 inches long.
Yep.
Now Kelly gonna show you how we do the bow, okay?
So basically, I make it nice and long because it gives you room. Sorry, these strings are driving me crazy.
Oh, I know.
It gives you flexibility to kind of play with the bow and how long you want your tails to be. So 36 inches is more than enough. It's generous. So basically you're going to take the fabric and hold it kind of in half. I like to have my hands turned away. Stacy was trying to do them this way. It's a lot harder. So turn your hands away from yourself. Okay. Start from the middle, and you're just going to kind of walk your hands out to, I don't know, about a foot apart or so, just so you still have some tails. Okay. You bring the 2 loops together. So I've just brought my knuckles together.
Like an M, right? You said, look how that looks like an M.
Yep.
Okay, and you're going to bring those together.
I like to bring my pointer fingers into the loops because it helps me guide it. You cross the loops, okay? I'm pulling that finger out. Take that top loop, and you're going to just wrap it through, almost like you're just tying the first part of your shoestring.
Yeah.
Okay? Pull it through. It doesn't look like much now. Now pull the loops. Okay? We've got the beginnings of a bow, but we can kind of make some adjustments. Anybody that wants to see that again, let's do that again.
Yep.
Okay?
Look, I'm over here doing mine, y'all. I did it. I'll show you one kind of on camera here in a minute.
So,
I'm gonna let Kelfie.
So I'm taking the pieces, dragging my fingers across. I've got my pointer finger up underneath. Hands are away from me, or my fingers are pointing at me. You're going to take your other fingers on top, grab it, and make 2 kind of loops. Okay? Just going to look like that. 2 loops. Cross. Doesn't matter which way. I pull one finger out, grab this loop, and it's going to come right here through the one hole. Okay? Just like you're tying your shoes. Just grab the 2 loops now, the 2 ends, and pull, and it just kind of flips around and makes it. Any questions so far? Are you guys like, what is happening?
Well, and then show them too. So then you're going to kind of tighten it up.
So right now, it doesn't look great.
It doesn't look good. Right.
Doesn't look great.
You got to trust the process, right?
Trust the process, exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and start to fix it. I have the beginnings of my bow, and that's all I need. So I'm just going to take pieces and just kind of wrap it around. I'm turning it around so I have all the right sides facing me.
So like you might have to twist your middle if it's like showing the back side of the fabric. You just twist it until you get the correct side of the fabric.
And basically you want to tighten as you go. So you're going to pull and then pull the tails, pull the loops, tighten it.
Yep. So you
Okay.
can really
pull the loops.
You can make both as big or as little as you want, really. You know, you could make the loops bigger. You can, and obviously we're going to trim up the tails, but it's, you know, you can make it what you want it to be, basically.
Yep. Exactly.
Does that make sense?
So I'm just going to kind of manipulate it here just a little bit to make sure I've got my fabrics going the right way.
How's that one look?
It's looking good.
Looking good.
You did it.
Good. Sally, why you saying yikes? You got this, girl. You got this. I'm telling you, y'all, if I can do it, anyone can, okay? So let me grab this one. And we're going to start.
Well, and I'm going to grab a basic ribbon just to show it.
Oh, okay. She's going to grab some ribbon, too, just to show, okay? So I've got it out, kind of like Kelly did. And I don't know if my strips are totally even, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to bring it together like I'm making an M. Take that top one, bring it around and through. All right.
It's harder to see sometimes because of the fabric being so wide.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me show you with just little string, okay, some ribbon. So same idea. Fingers are pointing towards me. I'm just pulling them back. I'm making 2 loops here. It's a little harder with the food. Making 2 loops. And this is the same process I just did with the fabric. I'm crossing the loops and tucking it through and pull. Then you've got your bow. See?
Yes.
So that was a little bit
cute
easier to be able to see
Yep.
exactly what we're talking about here. So again, one more time and then we'll move on. Pull it apart, make the 2 loops, almost like bunny ears, cross them over, push through the hole, and then pull the loops, and then you fix it.
Thanks, Marco. She said, we're so proud. Look at you making bows. I know, right? And I don't even think I'm sweating. So let me show you this. This is what mine looked like once I looped it and kind of cinched it. You can see it's not done yet. But then all you have to do is just take that fabric and manipulate it. So I'm just going to take it, flip it around so that our cute side of the fabric is showing, okay? Keep messing with that until we get it right. Now, obviously, if you had a double-sided fabric, that makes life a little easier. They make that, right? Like fabrics that have the pattern on both sides.
Yes.
That does make it a little easier, but
yes, it does.
But ours don't. Ours aren't like that. That is easier to see, they said. Okay,
good.
Perfect. A little one. Let us know if you need her to do the little one more time in a minute. We're gonna keep rolling with this, but if we need to, we totally will.
And this is the kind of fun stuff we do in the DC where we do crafting, but we're also learning tips and tricks and different things that we help each other with. So.
Exactly. So in the DC, it would be easier if the fabric is double-sided. You wouldn't have to manipulate as much, but it's not a requirement. As you can see, you can make it work. I mean, this one is looking super cute already, and I'm not even done with it. So, but I'm live in there multiple times a month. Like I said, it's held in a private Facebook group, and we kind of rotate between crafting tutorials and decorating tutorials. I don't do a ton of decorating tutorials on my main page. You guys often see the end result. So like with Christmas coming up, you're going to see, oh, this is what she did to her hearth room. This is what she did to the living room. Yep. But you don't always get to see the wheels spinning behind the scenes and how we get there. That's what we do in the DC. And coming up in November, we have we're basically having a cozy Christmas workshop. Spoiler alert, DC girls, I haven't even told y'all this yet, but we're having a cozy Christmas workshop inside the DC, okay? So if you've ever attended one of my Christmas workshops, it's gonna be like that, or like an extension of this, but all month long in the DC. So I'm gonna be fully decorating one of my Christmas trees with them. I do make bows for my Christmas tree. That's one place that I have mastered the bow technique. So I have some different techniques that I teach. So we're going to fully decorate my Christmas tree in there with them. We're going to be doing a Christmas dough bowl and like regular kind of decorative bowls and how to style those. We're going to be crafting, of course, during the month of November. They're going to get to see the behind the scenes and the first sneaks of all the places, all the different areas that I'm going to be decorating. So if you join us before Thursday at midnight, you get half off your first month. You're going to be locked in for the Cozy Christmas Workshop. You're going to get the Christmas planner, all the things. And it's really going to be, proud of this bow. Sorry.
Don't
It's
be
really
sorry.
going to be a fun month ahead. So can't wait for the cozy Christmas work. Yes, a whole month full, Marco. Like literally the whole month in the DC is going to be nothing but Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Deck the halls, all the things. So much inspiration. And I just decided that I'm doing it inside the DC this year because honestly, that's where we do so much of this stuff. Anyways, and so are we almost done?
Yeah,
are you doing she's doing the last one. Do it on, hold on. Kelly's doing the last one. Let's let her do it on camera. I'll stop
Same
talking
idea
for a
as the
minute.
small the small ribbon, taking the 2 loops, and I'm kind of trying to pull it to show you a little bit better. 2 loops, cross, and tuck. Can you hear my stomach?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
Kelly hungry, her stomach growling.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
So anyway,
That's funny.
and then
Yay.
you pull tight.
Oh, it's so cute.
The white's easier because you can't tell the front from the back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So.
Somebody just joined the Printable Club. Whoop whoop. Glad to have you. Somebody asked, what is the DC? It's my decorating and creating community that is held in a private Facebook group. And you know, here's the thing, you guys, and I want to read something to you guys here in a little bit, but well, it's so, I don't even know. I don't know where to start because here's the thing. We do cute crafts. I teach them decorating stuff. These ladies have grown leaps and bounds in their decorating skills, in their confidence in decorating. Tell me in the comments if that's something that you're confident in. Are you confident in your decorating skills? Or are you still kind of like, What I have found over the years is that a lot of people that come here love to craft, okay? And they can make all the cute things, but then they struggle with, how do I style them? And I always tell people, crafting's only half the battle. You have to know how to style things in your home in a way that's appealing to the eye to really let those items shine. So I'm teaching the crafting and the whatever, but I'm also teaching the decorating tips. And decorating is my main love. Not that I do not love crafting, but decorating fills my cup more than anything. And so I think people come and they join for the crafting and for the decorating, but I think that they stay for the community. And Marco just said, but it's so much more than creating and decorating. And it is so much more than that. And the community aspect of this group is something you can't really put into words until you are in the group and you can experience it. But you know, kind of like we were talking about yesterday, if you have these seasons of your life where you're lonely, your kids have left, you're an empty nester, you're retired, whatever it may be, and you're not sure what to do, sometimes you just need a place where you belong, right? You need a place where you can go, you can have an escape. So with the Printable Club, they get the digital downloads and all of that every month, but there's not a community with the Printable Club. So I've always kind of called this like Printable Club Plus. Like if you like all the crafts and things I do, this is like an extension of that where we dive deeper into everything. And yeah, the Facebook group is just where like the real magic happens. That is where everything kind of comes together. And I don't know, it's so hard to describe, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless you've experienced it. And I would encourage you, just jump in and give it a try.
Yeah.
So many of these ladies have gotten the help that they were looking for they can post their pictures and get feedback and be like, hey, how does this look? Or we also do a lot of different mini series where we're doing different things around the house.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I actually was a DC girl from way back and used to follow. I started following Stacy, and then we had met and all that.
Yeah.
Ended up working with her, but I'm still a DC girl.
Still a DC girl, just in a different kind of capacity now, you know. But somebody asked, how do we join? Let me pin the link down here for you guys. And you can also comment connect, and it will send the link to your messenger. I've learned a lot in the DC. The thing I'm most proud of is how I learned to really step up my tree decorating, and the community is wonderful. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, hold on. Let me pin this comment. Pin comment. Somebody let me know if it works, but you can also type connect and it should send the link to your messenger.
Yep, sure.
And the entertainment is endless, Christy says. Yes, I mean, we laugh a lot in there. And that's the thing, y'all. It is a safe little space on the internet where you can be yourself, right? I have been on there. I've been laughing. I've been on there crying, you know, when I'm stressed, when I'm happy. Like it's a place for me to let you guys into my life. I don't share a ton about my family's private life on the main page because I try to be really respectful of my boys and their privacy and whatever. But in the DC, it's a safe space and I can tell them things that are going on and whatever. And it's truly awesome. I told y'all yesterday, I'm a woman of faith. And so one thing that we do in there is a prayer thread every month, which has turned into probably one of the more powerful things we do in there. And it's simply that. It's a prayer thread where these ladies can come in and put their prayer request and know that they're going to have hundreds of other ladies praying for them in a safe space where, because it's a private Facebook group, that friend from high school that you haven't talked to in years, she can't see your Facebook comment. Only the people in the group can. And that prayer thread has just become so powerful and so awesome. And like I said, I mean, people, they come for the crafting, the decorating, and they stay for the community. I feel like the crafting and decorating is just kind of the icing on the cake. I'll stop there. We'll keep going because I do have more I want to say. And I actually have something I want to read to you guys that may or may not be a little section from a draft part of my book. But let's assemble this. I know y'all want to see how we're going to take the bows from this to that. So thank you. Yes, you can just be yourself in there. Absolutely. And hold on. Let me say this last thing before we move on. What I find really cool too is I have 3 different subscriptions, like I mentioned. Tons of these ladies are in 1 or 2 or even 3. So many of the double dippers and triple dippers, like we talked about yesterday, say that the DC is their favorite. And I feel like that speaks volumes, you guys. I have a printable club, I have pillow cover club, and I have the DC. And so many of them say that the DC is their favorite. And I think it's because of the community aspect and that feeling you get taking time to do something for you, becoming connected to other ladies. Like, you cannot put words on that. You can't put a dollar amount on it. Especially the older you get, it's harder to make friends and all the things, and it's just priceless. It's priceless. So I love that group. They are like they're my baby because it was my first group. And
Marianne said, you come for the crafts and you stay for the laughs.
Oh, that's so true too. It's amazing sisterhood. Yes, Michelle. Okay, are we doing red, white, green? Is that our color?
You're the boss.
Yeah, red, white, green. I hate when she calls me boss. She knows it too. She know it. Hold on. Don't call me boss. Wait, you turned it off.
Oh. Okay, boss hog.
Hey! Rude. Did y'all see my reel yesterday with Sam the Snowman? Watch it. I spent so much time editing that video and I feel like hardly anybody saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, why? Why did Sam and I spend all that time making that video and editing it and like 3 people saw it? Not 3, but not many. Oh, you've met some awesome lifetime friends. Oh, Darla's a triple dipper, but DC is her favorite. Whoop, whoop. Okay, moving on.
All right, so we're just going to line up the bows in the order that we want. So we're just laying them out. Ooh, wait, we want that way. What's she doing?
You might have said this already. Is PC, I snorted again, dang it. Is PC only for printables? Oh shoot, I missed it. Hold on. It said, is PC only for printables? Oh man. I missed the comment. We'll see if it comes through on my iPad. Oh wait, is PC only printables and DC is for decorating? Yes and no. So yeah, PC, the printable club is just the printables. You get those digital downloads every month. You get all those printables that I showed you. And the DC is where we craft with the printables, we decorate. We do other crafts too, like this one that's not a printable craft. We do printable and regular crafting. Now the DC does get 1 exclusive printable a month that is not in the printable club. So what?
I think Kelly keeps Stacy on task.
I think you're right. I think she does because I tend to be like, squirrel, squirrel.
I do too. I'm guilty.
No, but you do help keep me on task. But anyway, so yes, they do get 1 printable, but it's mostly about the crafting, the decorating, and the community. So
they get all kinds of things.
They get all the things.
And early access to things, all the things. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just gonna hot glue this together. So basically what we're gonna do is we're taking the 2 loops and gluing them together. Okay, so just make sure, I just kind of lay it down flat.
Don't burn your finger.
Yeah, lay it down flat, find where that bow is gonna come out.
Here, scoot back a little bit so they can see. There you go.
And
just run a little strip of that hot glue, then take the edge of your next one
and just
butt them together.
Yep.
And let it dry. Now you could obviously string these on a string if you wanted to, but we didn't want to do that, and we wanted them to be really close together, which looks really cute. When this dries, let's hold it up just to show them. So there's what it's looking like. Okay, super simple. We let it.
And we just keep going.
Just keep going down the way, and then we'll
loop to loop.
Yep. Then we'll trim up our tails and all the things. So. My house looks so beautiful with all the crafts you showed us to do without having to spend so much money. Yes, that is the point, you know. That is what I'm here for. I'm definitely a budget-friendly decorator and crafter, y'all. I'm not one. 90% of the stuff in my house comes from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, Kirkland's, Hobby Lobby, Target. Like, I'm not a Restoration Hardware. I own 1 piece of furniture in my whole house from Pottery Barn, you know. Like, I am a budget-friendly decorator. And so, yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. You signed up for the DC. Yay, Laurie. Welcome, welcome. Whoop, whoop. They say we're 2 peas in a pod. Aww. Thank you, guys. We have fun. We really, even on, listen, we have some hard and stressful days around here.
We work hard, we play hard, we laugh hard.
But I feel like even on our stressful days, we manage to laugh. You know, like Tina just joined the DC. Woo, welcome, welcome. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Look how cute this is looking. Can y'all see it? Oh my gosh. Fun to hear the laughs each time Stacy's on. Somebody say, could you staple those together?
Yeah, you could probably staple
them.
Probably
could. If you could do it in a way that where your staples didn't show, you know?
The thing I like about the glue option is that it tends to hold everything together a little bit better all the way down the loop, as opposed to if you did a staple, it would only hold in that spot, and maybe with the fabric it might pull weird.
True.
So, I like how it's together. So let me
I think Sherry just signed up for both. She said, Sherry, that means you are officially a double dipper and not of your queso. That looks so good. Oh, you did it in the wrong order. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to freak you out.
I was like,
you're like,
so now I didn't do it upside down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a diss. That was a diss. I'll take it.
Although at the live event, I did do what did I do?
Oh yeah, you did your entire frame backwards at the live event. That is the other cool thing, you guys. If y'all don't know, I actually host in-person live events too. And so many of the DC girls come to these live events. I live in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and so I had one this year in April. I'm having one in 2026. If you want to come, we still have some tickets left, so you can comment event and get all the scoop, because we would love to have you. But yes, we are this online community, and you can form real friends in an online community, and I don't care who says you can't, because you can. I should tell you about Marlene and Gwen. But you can take that even farther if you come to a live event where we spend time creating, connecting, we craft together. Oh my gosh, they are truly, truly amazing. And you don't have to decorate for every holiday to learn about decorating. Even if you're not much of a seasonal decorator, you still want to do things around your home, you know? Yay, Debbie's gonna join the DC. That's amazing. All right, should we start cutting our tails here? Do we have the fabric scissors handy? What do we do with those bad boys? Okay. So we're going to start cutting the tails, and I'm going to let you cut while I talk. Okay, tell them what we're doing. We're just going to do them at an angle. We're not dovetailing them. No. You could, but for this, I think regular just looks better.
Yep.
The live events are the best. Listen, the live events, I say, is where we get to take our relationship to the next level. You know, getting to meet these ladies in person, to hug their necks, to hear their stories, to get to know them. It is truly incredible. And the friendships that have been formed at these events are awesome.
They are.
Yeah,
hang on one second. Yeah. Sorry. So when you're cutting the tails, I lay it out flat again on the table just to be able to see. You want to go at least the length of your bow so that you don't have like a really short little tail. So you want to at least figure the length of your bow. But if you have an area where you'd like it to hang a little bit longer, you can always cut it here. So it's really just personal preference. And I'm going to lay it down real quick just to show you, and then Stacy can continue.
Oh, yeah, go
ahead. I'm just cutting it at an angle. So I'm just going to grab and cut.
Grab and cut. Grab and cut.
Hold on, let me show you because that was not a pretty cut.
Grab and cut.
So that's it. I just cut it at an angle. And so when it hangs, it just looks like
that's so cute. Super cute.
Yep.
Yes, the friendships are awesome. Garland question, can the standard garland be mixed with the new garland out this year and look good? I don't know what new garland is out this year. Are you talking about at Hobby Lobby? Actually, the one garland that they had that we saw at my Hobby Lobby, we didn't buy. We didn't really care for it, remember? It was like, I don't know. But so I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but you might be able to mix and match it. Maybe you'll get the bow garland done this year. Yes, bows are very trendy right now, 100%. So the friendship is the icing on the cake. Yes, it truly is. So anyways, that's just another, and obviously not everybody can travel and come to the live events, and I understand that. But here's a really cool story that I love to tell of Marlene and Gwen, okay? Marlene and Gwen were both DC girls. And one day, both of them happened to be at Hobby Lobby at the same time. They do not know each other, never met, whatever. Well, Marlene was on her phone. Yes, you do have to join separately. So you can sign up for the PC. You'll get half off your first month, the DC half off your first month. But it is separate. Two totally different things. So anyways, Marlene's on her phone in the aisle of Hobby Lobby watching one of my lives from the DC because she was trying to remember what craft supply I had told him to get or whatever. So she's on her phone watching me, and Gwen comes up and says, "Do you follow Stacy?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I follow her too." And Marlene's like, "I'm in the DC." And Gwen's like, "I'm in the DC too." So they meet in the aisles of Hobby Lobby and figure out that they're both in the DC. Then they figure out they live like 5 to 10 minutes from each other. Not only that, they are now friends, and they go to lunch, and they go shopping, and they hang out, and they do all the things, and then they send me selfies, and then I cry because I'm like, that is so cool. Like, talk about cute. It's a small world after all. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all day.
Thanks a lot.
But it's so true. I mean, what are the chances? So I always joke. I'm like, y'all should wear like signs whenever you go to Hobby Lobby that's like, "I follow Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Do you?" Because you never know when your next best friend might be in the aisles of the Hobby Lobby, you know? Rosemary just joined the DC. That's amazing. That's amazing. So I just love that story so much because it just speaks volumes to, it's a small world, and God is so cool, and this community is so cool. Isn't it neat? It's literally one of my favorite stories. And not only that, like right now we have a welcome post in there. So if you do join, when you get into the Facebook group, after you join, you'll get an email that has the link to the Facebook group, and give us a little time to get you approved in there. But there's a thread where you can introduce yourself and tell where you're from. You're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, so-and-so's also from Pennsylvania." Like, you might meet people just in the threads of the group, which is really cool too. So, your crafting bestie is on the other end of the state. Yes, Marco met one of her crafting besties at my live event. And they are super close, and they travel together now. They travel with their husbands. So it's crazy. It's really, really cool. So,
well, and another aspect of that. The community part is really truly important, and I think it is what makes the DC very special.
Yeah.
But if that's not really what you're looking for, you're just looking for a little bit of help around your house and trying to get things organized or trying to get things revamped at a good, reasonable price.
Yeah.
I just think that you offer so many great tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Crafting. It's just something else to kind of
tie
engage.
it all together.
It does.
It does.
You don't have to be super interactive if that's not really your thing.
Right. A lot of people,
yes,
and a lot of people are more like silent watchers. Like they're in there in the community and they're soaking it all up and whatever, but they're not as active, which is fine too. And then we have people that are really active, you know.
Yeah.
Everything I do in there you can watch on the replay, of course. Oh, we also have a brand new DC video vault. So this is something where basically, especially when you're new, you could go in, you can binge years worth of videos, 2 years worth of videos right now. We're getting the third one in there soon. But you can go back and watch things from last Christmas, things from earlier this year, whatever. So much value. Okay, let's show them the garland. Oh my gosh, take our picture. Somebody take our picture. We're so cute. This is so cute. You're really enjoying this so far. I'm so glad. I will say the vibe, the energy, the whatever that you feel during this week, this is what we do in the DC. Like this is what we do. Now, granted, it's not always, I'm not always wearing holly jolly. Like, you know, this is a Christmas focus. We do all the seasons. When Christmas is done, we do in winter. When winter's done, we'll be doing every day. And then we'll do spring. And then, you know, it just kind of keeps going and going. Anita just joined the DC. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, plus you get access to the DC exclusive printables. So when you join, there'll be a whole library of printables for you. I mean, there's just, it's so much value. And y'all, it's only $12.50 for this first month. Like $12.50, not $12.50, like $1,250. It's $12.50. Like that's insane. So you're not only crafting, you're an inspiration. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you.
We wanted to show you all another little.
Oh yeah. Here's
another little
idea.
suggestion for some of that extra fabric that you have. We were actually, what I did is I took the 3-inch strip and I cut one in half. So it's about a 1.5-inch strip now. We thought, we had the great idea of, what about when we're doing the Christmas tree, if we have a little bow garland for the Christmas tree that we could try to decorate.
Yes.
So basically what I'm going to show you is another way that you can tie these bows, especially for smaller bows, if that's what you're looking for, is to do, it's almost like the Cancer ribbon.
Yeah. Just
style
a little
is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
So you would lay your fabric down on the table. It's a lot easier than me holding it, but it would be a wide version. Okay, so it's going to look like this on the table, and then you pinch
in the middle.
Yep, right through the middle. Can they see? Right through the middle.
Why don't you go stand
Have
up
a
here?
bow.
Like go stand to the side maybe where your hands are closer.
Oh yeah,
Like
I could do that.
Yeah. The DC video vault link, please don't anybody put that in the comments because it's private for the DC. But it is in the DC. If you go to the featured tab and scroll down on those posts, you'll see the link there. So it's in the group for you guys. Wanda's going to be a double dipper by the end of the day. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so
all right.
Kelly's going to show you a little closer.
I took that little shape, brought the loop down, you pinch in between here, and you've got a cute little bow. So then, once you have that, I just cut a piece of jute, or you can take like a little rubber band and work it over one side and tie it around here. But basically, I'm just gonna wrap it around. I may be dropping, I don't know.
It's fine.
Dropping
it's hard
it
to
around.
do it from that angle for sure.
But you get the idea.
Yeah, you're rocking it. I would have been sweating.
I'm going to come back around and finish tying that off. But basically, you've got a little mini bow. And how cute would those be on the tree?
So cute. You could even, like, oh, Kelly.
What?
Okay, the garland idea is cute. But also, you could just do little mini bows and just, like, put them on the tree. You know, like, it wouldn't have to be a full garland. You could just make some of these little mini bows. And just like those little bows I got from Target that I was like, I might want to put those on my tree.
Yep.
Like to do little individual bows almost like as a filler. If we have time, We may make a few, I don't know if we'll have time to make a full garland, but maybe we could at least make a few mini bows. And then tomorrow, maybe we could show you how we would incorporate those on the tree. But so many different ideas. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Are you feeling inspired?
Cute.
Oh,
it's
it's
a cute
so
little bow.
cute.
And
That's
you can still
also-
manipulate too if you don't tie it too tight.
Yeah, that's also a great bow just for a project.
Yeah.
Like it's a great simple way to make a cute little easy bow. If you are a bow challenge like me, I can also do that style of bow. I just can't do those big loopity floopity bows. Like those, those stress me out.
Floopity floopity.
Loopity floopity, y'all. I am not all about that loopity floopity life. So the Elfie from the Shelfie is so talented, right? She is. She's the bow queen, y'all.
There you go. And if you guys don't like having that little jute accent in there.
Oh, I like it though.
Yeah, if you don't like it though, you can take a little piece of fabric and just hot glue it around the middle.
True.
To cover it up.
That's so
But look how cute they would be, a bunch of little...
Oh my gosh. Somebody said floral wire too, and then you could attach it to your tree. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
we need a
You
little
could string it through the back.
bow for my hair. I love it. Good job. You always had mini bows on your tree. Isn't it funny how things come back around, you know?
I love it.
All the trends and whatever. And listen, I am not always a trends girl 100%. I don't follow trends just because, yes, we're going to show how we're attaching the garland to the coffee bar this afternoon at 2 when we decorate. I don't follow a trend just because I like the trend. Or just because it is a trend. I only follow a trend if I actually like it. And I have fallen in love with all the cute bow stuff, as y'all can tell from this week. But yeah, it's just fun. Somebody said something about the big bows, but I missed it. Easy
Yes.
way to make a little bow. Absolutely, absolutely.
And actually in the DC, I did a tutorial on several different bow tying techniques and different
Yes.
styles. One of them being the big fluffy bows. I think that those are still wonderful on your...
on certain types of projects, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
or like if you're decorating a wreath for the front door, I think that that's great. I have a big floopy bow with mini loops at the top of my Christmas tree because it's really hard to do like a big stiff one,
Right,
2-loop bow.
right, yeah.
So I think they still have a purpose.
Have a purpose, yeah.
So
yeah, and that was a really good one. Somebody said put that on the little tree. Look at that.
Oh, stop.
That's so cute.
You're all tied on.
Tied on there, yeah. That is really cute. Great idea, whoever said that. Whoever said that, that's a good idea. Clearly we do a lot more than bow stuff in the DC. This was just this live. I mean, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. Actually, speaking of bows though, so this is a project that we made. Was that last week, DC girls? Maybe 2 weeks ago, very recently in the DC on this chunky wood. And it's obviously supposed to look like a present, but I made this bow, you guys. I made that. And I don't even think I really sweat that much. I am obsessed with this. This is actually going to be going into my coffee bar area this afternoon too. But the replay for this video is in the group. So if you join, you can binge and watch that. I'm going to have you hand me different projects.
Absolutely.
I'll take the tree one next. Never have too many bows, right? Right. Okay, this one, I think I showed this yesterday, but this is a favorite. This one was in the DC. You can watch the replay of it. This chunky wood bead frame. I painted mine green. You, of course, don't have to do green. And that's the fun thing about all the crafting stuff and whatever. You can tailor it to your needs. But we had a summer printable in here that was like greens and yellows. And then we updated it with this new printable from the Printable Club. So that one is a super cute one. In the DC. We made this one in the DC a couple weeks ago, with one of the October printables from the Printable Club. So we have a lot of overlap of people that are in the DC that are also in Printable Club. So I love to give ideas on how to use the printables too. So we made this one. This will be going into the coffee bar this afternoon. And then, the little pumpkin thing. This is a cute little shelf sitter one that we did back in fall in the DC that I think is so stinking cute. We used some little wood biscuits. Oh, thank you, April. That's sweet. Into this little stacked pumpkin. This one has been a little bit, I'm not even sure if this replay is in the vault yet now that I say this. No, I think it is. But anyways, this is a cute little wooden tag. It says, oh, hello there. This was one that we did at my live event a in 2023, but then I also did it live in the DC. I don't even know what jelly roll fabrics are. What are jelly roll fabrics? Somebody said, would jelly roll fabrics
How long
work?
are they're the ones that are actually, they rolled up. You could see them in the fabric store.
I didn't know that's what they were
coordinating
called.
fabrics, so a lot of quilters will use.
Gotcha. How long are those?
Yeah, if it's 36 inches and it gives you enough to play with, I would say go for it. Or it would be great for the small boats.
For the small ones? Because
they're
they're thinner.
The thought out of trying to match up your fabrics.
Yeah.
And it's already done for you. So that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Yep.
I'll have to try that sometime for sure. So
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Fat quarters, or isn't that what they're called?
Yeah.
Fat quarters.
Yeah.
For the small ones, it
the
will not work for these big ones.
Right.
You got to have at least some yardage.
You got to have the length or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So do you guys have any questions about the project, about the decorating and creating community? I've got to announce our year winner. So we have somebody who's winning 1 year free in the decorating and creating community. That's from our big gift away that we did leading up to this. We're going to pick our $25 gift card winner. And I want to read you guys something that I'm hoping I don't get a little emotional, but if you don't know, I'm writing a book, and I've never written a book before. This is my first time doing this, and hopefully it will be coming out early next year, like maybe end of January, February, March. I'm not exactly sure yet. We're in the stages. I'm working with a publisher. I'm writing it. We're editing. We're doing all the things. But this book is about my journey with Wilshire. I've had this business for 12 years now, almost 13, which is just crazy. And I'm not going to go into my whole backstory and whatever, but it hasn't always looked like this. Okay. If you're joining me right now, this is not what it's looked like for 12 or 13 years. I started off as a furniture painter, doing custom pieces, stuff locally, helping people decorate their homes. And then over time, I started kind of pivoting into more of this online space and helping people online with their crafting and their decorating and whatever. So the book is about my journey with Wilshire, but it's also about this community. And so we have been collecting stories from the community, because the amount of messages that I've gotten over the years saying that how this group, whether it's the DC, the main page, the whatever, has helped them get through hard seasons in life, has brought them joy in some of their deepest and darkest times. The stories are truly inspirational from this community. And so it's going to be my story. It's going to be community stories. And most importantly, it's going to be about how God has been at the center of it all, and how God has guided every step of my path to get me from 2013 Stacy, who sat on the floor of her parents' bedroom and was like, I should start a business, all the way to where I am now in 2025. It's been a ride, and it's been a journey, but he has been at the center of everything that I do. And so in the process of writing this book and collecting stories, one of the things I did was I went into the DC Facebook group and I asked them, hey, if you could kind of summarize for me what the DC means to you in a few sentences, I would love for you to share that with me so I can have something in my book about this and about this community. And I'm going to be paying tribute to all the different, communities, the PC, the DC, the PCC, all the things. But I want to read to you guys. I have not read anything yet from the book. And now this may not be exactly how it all lands. This is a rough draft, okay? This is rough draft. But I want to read this to you because I feel like I can tell you till I'm blue in the face, and Kelly can tell you till she's blue in the face how awesome the DC is. This is from the girls. This is not from me. These are their words summarized into what they feel about the group. And it's one of those things that I already feel emotional. Like, people are on the fence, and then they join and they're like, oh wow, this is better than I thought. I'm getting more than I thought. I'm like, I know I told you, but it's so hard to convey how special this group is. So hopefully this kind of helps, okay? So it says, when I recently asked some of the DC girls to share what the group meant to them, here was the overwhelming theme from so many of them. When they talk about what this group means to them, one thing becomes immediately clear. It's so much more than crafting and decorating. Over and over, they described it as a family, a place where women from all over, most of whom who have never met in person, feel deeply connected, supported, and loved. They talk about how this group has carried them through some of the hardest seasons of their lives: grief, loneliness, health battles, and heartbreak, and how it's also been there to celebrate their joys, milestones, and everyday victories. For many, it's been a light in the darkness, a source of hope, laughter, and purpose when life felt heavy. They enjoy the behind the scenes of me sharing my home, my humor, my heart, my family, and my faith with them. They describe the DC as a place where kindness always wins, where there's no judgment, just encouragement, prayers, and genuine friendship. They call it a sisterhood, a safe space, and a blessing. And while they love the decorating ideas, the printables, and all the fun projects, what they treasure the most is the heart behind it all. The faith, the fellowship, and the sense that God himself had a hand in bringing them together. The decorating and creating community isn't just about crafts or decorating, it's about belonging. It's where strangers become sisters, laughter meets prayer, and kindness fills every corner. Through creativity and connection, we've found hope, healing, and friendship. In my heart, I truly feel like people come for the decorating and crafting, but they stay for the community, which feels like a sisterhood. And when I tell you later what kind of impact this community has made, you'll realize this even more. And in the book, I'll be sharing some of the things we've done as a community that have impacted far beyond my reach. And so that's a little section from the book, and I think it just speaks volumes to what this group means, not just to me, but to all of them. And for everything that people tell me that this group brings them, it brings the same right back to me. This group fills my cup and fills my life more than I can probably ever explain. And 2025 has been a hard year for me personally. And this group has been there for me in some of these really hard times. And sometimes they don't even know what's going on behind the scenes and know how much they've helped me. And so it's just awesome that it can be. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's so vulnerable to read that. But I know, Linda, right? It's special. It's just special. And I would love for you to see that for yourself. And here's the thing. You can get in. You can see what we're all about. If you don't think we're the sisters for you, then you can leave at any time, okay? But your next little best thing might be waiting for you right around the corner. Something that you didn't realize you needed in your life could be waiting for you. And I want that for you. But here's the other thing, and I truly believe this because I say this about my live events. God's going to bring the people to that group that belong in that group. And if you're feeling any kind of tugging in your heart over anything that I've said, that might be for you. But it's out of my hands, okay? I can tell you, I can read all the things, I can tell you what they're saying, but God will bring the people that need to be in that group for whatever reason. Whether it's simply they need the decorating help, they need the crafting help, or they need the sisterhood in the community because they have a void, a gap, a whatever in their life that they need that cup filled, then that's who he's going to bring to the group, okay? And I truly, truly feel that. I cannot wait to see who we add. I can't wait to see the faces, the names, and all the things that get added to the group. But it's truly just, it's special, y'all. It's just beyond special. And I hope that conveyed it a little bit. Thank you, Therese. I know, like, air hugs, everybody. This right here is why we love the DC, the PCC, the PC, and the main page. Yes, absolutely. I mean, we have a great sense of community all around, like even on the main page. But like I said, the DC is where we just get to dive a little deeper. We get to get closer. We get to be more vulnerable. We laugh a lot, y'all. We laugh so much. I mean, it's the best escape of the week. It really is. And you know, life is busy and I don't get to go live on the main page as much as I wish I could, to be honest. I wish I could pop on here every day, every other day. I run a very big business and I have a lot of different things going on. I have a team that counts on me. And so I'm pulled in a lot of directions. Every week I know I'm showing up in the DC and we're having that dedicated time together, and it's truly special. So, oh, I'm glad you're back, Betty. Thank you. Oh, thank you for saying I'm a good writer, Phoebe. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. God is good for sure. And yeah, he has guided me through every step of all of this. And years ago when I started this community, I had people that told me it was a horrible idea. They told me no one was going to do that. Like, they could just go to Pinterest. You can go to Pinterest and you can spend 3 times as long trying to figure out how to make the bow garland or figure out how to decorate this and that, but you won't get the community. You won't get the friendships. You won't get the laughter. You know, Pinterest can't give you any of that. And so I'm very glad I didn't listen to the people that told me it was a bad idea, because here we are 7 years later, 7 years that I've had the DC, and it's amazing. So, oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. Do y'all have any questions about the decorating and creating community, about the craft, the bows, any of that? Boy, were they wrong, right, Linda? Right? Are you going to have meet greet for your book? I don't know, Christy. I mean, nothing like that is planned. We're not really to that part yet. Now, at my live event, if the books are out by then, we will 100% be doing like a little book signing.
Yes, and maybe we need to have like some kind of Zoom party in the DC to celebrate.
Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
What do you think, DC girls?
Yeah, that would be, we'll definitely be celebrating. Yes, we're going to have a party. Oh, that's the other thing we do is our Zoom craft nights. I forgot about those. Yeah. So usually about once a quarter in the decorating and creating community, we do what we call our virtual craft nights. Oh, thank you, Terry, for saying that. Thank you. Pinterest can't give you the fellowship. Absolutely. We do these Zoom craft nights. Basically, we come up with a project. Let's just say it's the bow garland. We give you a supply list ahead of time. We say, hey, join us on this night. And then the ladies can either watch in the Facebook group, just like they normally would, or they can join us on Zoom, which sounds scary, but it's not. If there's any Zoomers on here, tell everybody it's not scary. It's actually amazing because, again, we're taking our relationship to the next level, because now we're on Zoom crafting together, and you're able to show your projects and go, hey, Stacy, what color should I use? Hey, Stacy, how does this look? You can ask questions. You're starting to put faces with names, so they are awesome. We're going to be having our next one in December. We are having our creative Christmas party in the DC. So we do a Christmas party in there every year. So we'll be doing that in December. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. Show that package with the wood bows.
This one?
This one? That one? That one, that one. Oh, I briefly mentioned early access, Sheila. That's another good one. So the DC gets, okay, I sell, if you're new here, I feel like I got to back it up. I sell some individual products. I sell throw blankets, lumbar pillow covers, other pillow covers, different things, okay? A lot of times when I put things like this on sale, they sell out really fast. So last year we started doing a huge perk for the DC is they now get early access to pre-orders, which means they pre-order way before anybody else does, so that they don't have to stress. They don't have to set an alarm. They can be locked in if they want that, whatever the product or the item is, they can be locked in ahead of everybody else. And that has become a huge perk of the group. They also get a discount code to my shop. So if they want to purchase things, they get a discount. They're truly treated like VIPs. I mean, it is a VIP group for all intensive purposes. So, but yeah, the early access is definitely a good perk. If you know, you know. How many people join the Zoom? It's different every time, April. Sometimes we've had as many as 100 people on there. Sometimes it's like 30, you know, it kind of depends. I mean, people are busy, time of year. A lot of ladies still watch inside the Facebook group. Yeah, there's tons of printables pictures behind me. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, maybe that one? Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know. That's a P&G pack. That little tree is from Printable Club this month.
Yeah, the rest of these are all printables.
Let's see. Yes, Zoom is simple and fun. Yes, yes, yes. Yolanda says, whenever I'm having a rough day, hop on my computer and see one of your videos in the DC and it makes my day better. Aww, that makes me so happy. You love the early order. It's like Christmas when they come. Yes, 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 yes. Love the pre-order perk, Teresa says. And Stacy spoils us. Thank you. All right, friends, this was so fun. We're going to hop off of here because we got to rest up, eat a little lunch, and get ready for and we got to move all this stuff into the coffee bar area.
Come back for the fun stuff.
Yes, 2 p.m. Central, we will be fully decorating my coffee bar, which includes shelves, which y'all, shelf styling is what I'm doing there. You can apply to shelves. You can apply it to any type of surface, like an end table, coffee table, etc. And then we're going to be doing my tiered tray. So tiered tray decorating tips and then some stuff on the countertop. So my vision is really cute. So I'm hoping it comes together as cute as I think in my head. But if y'all want to join the DC, comment connect. You'll get half off your first month, $12.50. Hand me the planner one more time.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Half to pick a winner.
Oh, the winner. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, the winner. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Half off your first month. Thank you, Wanda. Second day hair still pretty. I said nobody compliments my hair on the second day when I watch it. Thank you, Wanda. You're my favorite. You'll get the Christmas planner for free inside the DC, and then you'll be locked in for our Cozy Christmas Workshop, which is the whole month of November. All right, so our year free in the DC goes to Shannon Gordon. That's going to be backwards to y'all, but Shannon Gordon, congratulations. You are getting a year free in the DC. I feel like Shannon is already a DC girl because I recognize her name, and that's the thing. I recognize and know a ton of names from that group because the people that are active and talking there a lot, I'm like, oh, hey, like I know you, you know. But I'm pretty sure she is. So if she's already a DC girl, Amanda will reach out to you and get you set up for free for the next year. If you're not a DC girl and I have the name wrong, then congrats, you're now a DC girl, okay? But next we're going to pick the $25 gift card, okay? Ready? Dun 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 dun. Janice Driscoll. Janice Helt, HELTDRISCOLL. Kelly's putting it in her phone. Janice, you're winning a $25 gift card to shopwillshirecollections.com. So y'all tell Shannon and Janice, and it's Janis.
Yep,
Okay.
got it.
All right. Y'all tell them congratulations. So fun. This was such a fun project. I hope you guys enjoyed it and had a great time. You need to know how to access the groups. Vivian, if you're talking about the DC, which is the one we've been talking about today, after you sign up, you will get an email. Give it about 15 minutes. Always check your spam or junk mail too. Whatever email you use to sign up, that's the email that'll get sent to you. There will be instructions on how to join the Facebook group. Now, myself and my team have to manually approve people into the group, and Amanda, who works for me, is doing that this week, and so she's working on it. But if it doesn't get approved within minutes, like just give us 24 to 48 hours to make sure that you're in there. But then once you're in the Facebook group, you're all set. I'll be going live in there on Friday at 11 Central just to welcome all the new people and kind of go over everything. So that's how you get in there. For the Printable Club, it's a similar situation. You'll get an email after you sign up, and it'll tell you how to... Wrong Janice, right? Janice? That's funny. You probably got excited when I said Janice, and then I was like, Driscoll. Oh, that's funny. But you'll get information on how to set up your account for the Printable Club so you can log into the Printable Club member area. There's no Facebook group associated with Printable Club. So hopefully that helps. If y'all ever have questions, if you type support in the comments, it's going to send you the email for support. Amanda does customer service. She'll be happy to help you out and get you where you need to go. But all the information should come to your email, no matter if you're signing up for PC, DC, all the instructions. Okay? That it?
That's it. That's a wrap. Come back and watch this afternoon, though.
See y'all at 2 cents. Can you reach the finish line? My arms are too short. Help! I'm short. Bye.